Hi, this is Kevin Montero, the Kevin Montero Show, and I'm in bed, and I'm doing this show from bed because yeah, I feel like it. The last show that I did about why and how I got saved. After I did that particular show, I kind of thought about it, and it's like my cousin had asked me the question. She said, "Well, I didn't think you was one of those people." But I just want to just say something. I'm not one of those people. I'm s- I'm I s- I I'm still me. But anyway, the name of this show here is me telling you what the technique is. I'm going to tell you what the technique is, and I'm also going to tell you what the product is. And this particular show is going to just line up everything. It's going to just line it all up. Now, yesterday, I didn't feel like talking. I was tired. I was exhausted. I had nothing to say about anything, and I didn't say anything, whatever. And the reason why I'm talking from here, I'm doing my show from here today because I'm too lazy to get up, and I have this stuff on my mind while it's on my mind. Okay. First thing, I'm just going to tell you what I'm not going to do. I am not going to go into what Christianity is. I'm not going to go into telling you or telling anybody what they need to do. I am not, absolutely not going to do that. It stops there. That's my personal thing that I did. And that's that. So we move on from here. And we go to next levels. I've already pretty much said what I needed to say on that particular show. Let's move on to the next level. But today I want to talk about the technique that I've been talking to you about. What the technique is. I'm going to just tell you what it is. All the technique is, in a nutshell, is number one, write down everything that you think you want. Number two, put it on audio. And number three, listen to it. That's the nutshell of the technique. Write down everything you think you want, put it on audio, and listen to it from time to time. Now, what do you write down on a sheet of paper? You get 7 sheets of paper. I think 7 sheets is a good idea, right? Get 7 sheets of paper, type in paper, get a nice pen, a black or a blue ink pen, and start writing down what you think you want. The reason why I say what you think you want is because you're not necessarily sure about that, because you don't necessarily know what that is. People that you think you like to interact with, ideas you think you like to learn, places you think you want to go to, or things, material things you think you want, cars, house, boats, whatever. I'm giving you an oversimplistic version of this. Fill up the first page with what you think you want, what you believe you want, what you feel you want, right? Now, when you do this, which will be a very difficult exercise for you to do, number one, this is positive stuff that you want, towards the positive. So it should be towards the positive. So in other words, if there is something bad that you would like to go away, don't write it down. Conversely, write it towards the positive. In other words, I want this situation to go away. Do not write that on your page. Don't write a negative that you want to go away, because here's the thing: if you write a negative that you want to go away, you're acknowledging and accepting that negative as being a part of your life. And that, in a way, is an affirmation of that thing. I think that's what a lot of times people who practice or do The Secret, that's where they make a mistake. They try to make a negative thing go away. And in doing that, they're actually they're admitting that negative thing in that is part of their life, or they accept a diagnosis that came from a medical doctor that was just his diagnosis, but they accept that diagnosis and they try to make it go away. It's a negative. Okay, so no negatives. It could be real or fantastic. It could be a real thing or it could be a fantasy thing that you want. It doesn't have to be totally real. Anyway, part 1, I'm breaking down into 5-minute parts. So this is part 1.